Okay, hello everyone. Thanks for joining us on our Monday episode of Ludo Lingo. We are starting the week with, we're introducing another new segment, which, disclaimer, Jesse thought of this name.
No.
We're calling it Ludo Listo, where we are listing, well, it's just various lists. I'm sure at the end of the year we'll have a big one like our
Yeah.
games of the year. But right now, it's kind of the opposite of game of the year. It's like we're
What
doing,
we hope will be our game of the year.
yeah, we're doing, and I'm sure the number will vary too. But right now we're doing top three, and we're doing our top three anticipated games. I guess the three games we're looking forward to the most. So why don't you give me your number three?
My number. Really? You make me start with the third one, the one I can't decide on. Well, okay, I'm just going to randomly pick one now. I know what my top two are. I have to pick from three for my three. Let's say Super Smash Brothers.
Okay.
That's got to be it. That should be coming out in fall. For some reason, it's also coming out on the 3DS, which is stupid, and they're going to lose sales, and nobody's going to buy a Wii U for it now. Great job.
Yeah. I never
It
even
makes no
thought of
sense.
that.
It makes no sense. But, you know, I guess I have to pick it over Mario Kart, sadly.
So, okay, so you had to choose for your third one, but for all three of your top three, like what was the criteria? Like what made you for all
Well,
three?
For all three of them, I've played. They're not a new IP. They're me looking forward to the next installment of something.
Okay.
And that's the only one that I've been a fan of for a long time. The other two are new to me.
Okay. Cool. So
Yeah,
what
what's your
were
number?
the two that you didn't put in number three?
Mario Kart,
And
which basically the same as Super Smash Brothers, and Persona Q for the 3DS, because
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah.
I don't know. What's your third?
So my third most anticipated game, 2014, would have to be Dark Souls 2.
Yeah.
Um,
You didn't even finish Dark Souls.
I know, but I've been a proponent of Demon Souls since the day it came out. So,
Yeah.
and that's literally, I think that's the only game that I'm totally like hipster for. Like I played it on day one. And yeah, I really loved Demon Souls, and I don't know. I think Dark Souls is the better game, but like your thing that you always say is like whatever one you play first, you just have an affinity towards. So I don't know. I just have a thing for Demon Souls, and but Dark Souls was amazing. It just I don't know. Yeah, release schedules for me, like release schedules are very powerful. So something came out right after Dark Souls, and I never finished it.
Mm.
Yeah. Maybe one day I will.
Yes. All right.
All right. What's your? Oh, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Dark Souls 2, and I hope it keeps, because the big improvement from Demon Souls to Dark Souls was how the connected world. It was incredible. So I hope they keep that and expand upon it. That's what I'm looking forward to. So, what's your number two?
Well,
Number two.
I guess it hurts me, but I have to put number two as Persona 5. It better come out this year. Or is that not confirmed for this year?
That's not confirmed for this year. You have to change this on the spot.
Put Super Smash Brothers at number 2. Put Mario Kart as my third then.
Okay.
Fine. Whatever.
Because
it's this year in Japan, maybe.
yeah, but that doesn't
guess.
matter.
You know, I guess not.
Isn't that crazy?
I didn't
We'll be
think of that.
playing a PS3 game in 2016. Or
15?
2000
Calm down. It better not be 2016. All right.
or 2015, yeah.
Yes, okay. Anyways, I guess then Mario Kart would have been my third, so same thing as Super Smash Brothers. I've been obsessed with it forever since I was a kid, and I just want more. It doesn't matter where it is, I just want to play it. It's so fun.
That's not coming on 3DS, right?
No. At least they're smart enough to keep that off the 3DS. That's about the only smart thing to do right now.
But what are you looking forward to in Mario Kart? What do you want to see?
You know, that's the weird thing about Nintendo games. Like, it's just I just want to keep playing the same game. like, it's so hard to explain. It's just like got this weird appeal to it that you're like you've liked it for so long, and it's just I don't know. I seriously don't know. I can't explain my love for Nintendo games. It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
Fine.
enough.
Well, I feel bad now. Okay. Fine. What's your special number 2 then?
My number 2, which will probably surprise you, is the Final Fantasy X HD collection.
It doesn't surprise me. We're surprised that it's not number 1.
Yeah, I thought you would think.
Well,
it
you've
was
already
number
played it, so it can't be number 1.
Yeah, like in theory, it's number 1, just because it's my favorite game ever. But yeah, there has to be something that I'm more excited for. But I'm just so excited for it. Like, I can't say like something that I'm looking forward to because I already know everything about it. But
yeah.
like they redid a lot of the score, so I'm excited to hear that, I guess. And obviously seeing it in HD. I think right now I only have the PS3 one on pre-order, but I know I'll eventually obviously get the Vita one.
Yes. Can't wait for it.
And I like when I think of it, I actually always forget that 10.2 is even there.
Yeah.
Like I just forget
weird.
that it even exists sometimes.
Yeah.
But,
I'm pretty sure they're separate on the Vita.
yeah.
Too,
Yeah.
which is dumb. Nobody's gonna buy the second one.
Yeah, so it's my favorite game of all time remade, so it has to, yeah. And I think I'm more excited for it than Dark Souls 2, it just so happens. So,
That's
yeah.
kind of the exact same thing I was feeling last year with the Wind Waker HD. It's like, this is amazing. I love this, but I can't say that, like, I wanted it or liked it more than like The Last of Us or something, because it's not new.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Number 1.
I wonder what it is. Wow. Dark Souls 2. Wow. Yeah. There's been so much hype on the internet lately because it's coming out. I just can't stop playing Dark Souls again. I don't even know how that happens. It's like, you can play that game so many times. And now I finally bought the DLC for the first one, playing that. Because I never buy DLC, but I just gave in and did it. Man, that game.
It's good.
I just hope, like, there's so many things I hope for to happen. Because, like, they're saying they're making it more accessible, but they don't want to make it easier. Like, that's so hard to do, but I feel like they can do it.
Yeah.
Like, the beginning just needs to be easier to get into, but then they need to, like, just put a wall up and be like, well, if you haven't gotten into it yet,
But you know what?
Playing.
One of the things I loved about Dark Souls was, like, the tutorial almost made me laugh. Like, it was it wasn't even a tutorial.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not like...
Skip it.
And it's, I think it really adds to the atmosphere. So if they, like, start the game off with this, like, press X to, like, I don't know, I feel like it would...
I don't know. People have played it, and nobody's, like, calling it out on that, so...
Yeah.
I hope so. Should be good.
Yeah. And I think it's Dark Souls 2 is really clever in that, like, the creators acknowledge, like, technology in the world, so they know that, like, the internet is such a huge thing for the game, and it's like a community because you have to like research sometimes.
Yeah.
To get the most out of the game, I mean.
Yeah, like, this is a game that would be absolutely stupid if it existed, like,
10
years ago.
Yeah, or 15 years ago, yeah. Yeah.
It'd be impossible. Well, obviously, since there was no internet usage, but, I mean, just for figuring things out, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess there's some games like it, like Castlevania, people compare it to that a lot, but
Yeah.
whatever. Anyways, what's your number 1? Okay, I'm confused now. Because it's not Ground Zeroes.
No.
There's no way you want that much.
No. That would probably be 4 or 5 if we made like a top 10 list. But, okay, my number 1 most anticipated game. I don't even know if you've heard of this, but it's a game by Ubisoft. Actually, I think from the like creative director or something of Far Cry 3. And he has a small team now, and they're making a game called Child of Light. And it looks...
I've heard the name.
It looks unbelievable. Like, the trailers give me chills every time. It's like... It looks like... it's like 2D art. Like, almost like storybook art. And turn-based RPG made at Ubisoft. And it's a downloadable title for $15. And it's the game I'm most excited for this year. And
when is it coming out?
April?
What the heck? Okay, I've heard this name, but I feel like I know nothing about it, and I should.
Yeah, it looks so amazing. Wow.
Huh.
I hope, and I feel like it's gonna be. Do you remember Rainbow Moon? I think that was the name. It was also like $15, but it was like a full-sized game.
Yeah.
So I hope. I don't know, because with RPGs, I feel like it's weird to make a turn-based RPG that's like 5 hours. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. That's what that Dragon Fantasy book was.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
They had to like skip parts and be like, now you're strong.
But yeah, so I hope it's like at least a reasonably sized game, and I'm just really excited for it. I hope they do well.
Yeah. I'm excited for when we say we're making a 4-minute video, that it turns out to be 4 minutes. We're at like 11 minutes.
Okay, let's wrap it up then.
Yeah, something like that. Okay. We're done here. These games, all of these should be good. Hopefully. If any of these games turn out to not be good, we've gotten some problems with our brains and stuff. Alright. We need to stop. Okay. That is it. We're doing 4 videos this week.
Yeah.
This is not 4. This is 4. An extra video on Thursday. Just stay sitting on your computer for 3 days and wait for it. Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.